Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Jordan Underwood, another creator that was recommended to me by someone in the comments. This person recommended them. Thank you very much. Jordan is a super upbeat and positive person who just wants to spread good vibes. This much is apparent. Alright, the caption reads, I don't understand why you'd be mad at someone for losing weight. Lol.
The problem there is not weight loss. The problem there is labeling any type of intentional weight loss as a body positive act.
Act? A body positive act? Okay, so why else would somebody lose weight if it's not a body positive act? You are saying that it's okay if you want to lose weight, just not if you're doing it because you think it's a positive act. We're still living in a world of delusions where obesity is not bad for your health?
Or as liberatory in any way that will benefit fat people. The problem...
Yes, you can only lose weight if it's in a liberatory fashion that benefits other fat people. Stop pretending like anything that you're doing is in a liberatory fashion, okay? You're not liberating anybody by overeating and going off the rails. Next.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm a signed, plus size, actually fat, trans model based in New York City. This is me. Anyways, this is my campaign to get Skims to hire me. I know that y'all don't usually cast fat people or trans people or tattooed people.
But hire me anyway, even though I am all of those things. You show up to a job interview, and they're all like, all right, so one of the requirements was that you have a master's degree. And you're all like, I ain't got that. They're like, then why the hell did you show up? You saw right there in the job posting that one of the requirements was to have a master's degree. You show up with nothing and say, yeah, I don't have a master's degree, but I do feel marginalized. That's got to be worth something.
Anyways, this is my campaign to get Skims to hire me. I know that y'all don't usually cast fat people or trans people or tattooed people.
All right, so you've done no work for this thing? Sure, you're hired.
But Exhibit A.
Okay, we still said, yeah, we're looking for people with no tattoos and that are not morbidly obese.
Exhibit B.
Okay.
Exhibit C. I could go on, but...
No, I think we can go ahead and stop you right there. Leave my office right now. I don't know why you came in here. I told you when you mailed me your portfolio that we weren't interested. I don't know why you came down to my office to present me with these photos that are just more representations of what we are not looking for. I appreciate that you've got all kinds of feelings inside and crap and you feel all marginalized, yada yada, blah blah, systemic, but we don't care. We have a product to sell. You're not going to fit in the clothing that we sell. We don't even make clothing in that size, madam. So, you know how the modeling industry is like notorious for making women starve themselves and all this type of stuff? What if you became a plus size model? Is it the exact opposite, but it's still all extreme? Instead of them, like, encouraging you to starve yourself, there's always some dude next to you encouraging you to eat more. He's like, dude, you're losing weight. We gotta have you nice and plump for the next swimsuit cover. What are you doing over here?
What I want to say is I've done a lot of stuff that I've been really proud of, but what I really want is to be in a Skims campaign, or at least influence for you. So tag Skims.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go ahead and reject your application, but you would like to perhaps influence for us. Influence who? Next. Alright, somebody left the comment. I didn't assume anything. I'm asking a question.
This person literally came onto my post, called me a goblin, and asked why I haven't tried to lose weight. Or asked if I have tried to lose weight before, which is hilarious.
Alright, well, they shouldn't have come on your post and called you a goblin. That was messed up, and they shouldn't have done that. However, they posed the question, have you ever tried to lose weight? And then your response to that is just to laugh? Is that a yes or a no? I don't know, the concept of trying to lose weight is so ridiculous to you that that's a joke in itself. The question is the punchline. Lose weight? Woo! You dumbass. No, of course I've never tried to lose weight, you fucking idiot. Oh man, what a moron.
Tell me you've never been fat before. LOL.
Oh no, they just said the phrase LOL out loud. Oh my goodness. Did you ever see that episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm? Where that, I forget who, but somebody, instead of laughing at a joke, they would say LOL, like in real life in person. This just gave me that vibe, dude. Oh my goodness. I thought that Larry David was making that up.
And then when someone was like, what the fuck? This was our response.
Why did you just smell your fucking hand? Yo, they just try to do a casual hand smell. And then play it off like that's not what the hell that was. They were like, so like I was saying, and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, I saw a little, where was that hand 2 seconds ago? I don't want to know. You know, sometimes you like the smell of your own brand.
I think it's insane. I mean that with full sincerity. That's it.
Alright, so they posed the question, have you ever tried to lose weight? And that was preposterous. Yeah, right, that was a pretty good one. Next. Alright, this is one of those videos where they're playing an audio clip in the background of people talking, like either from a movie or a TV show, or maybe even another TikTok. But then there are words on the screen. It's the words on the screen that we're supposed to be reading and absorbing. Let's dive in. I'm going to read this before we play the audio because it's going to be difficult to read this with the audio playing. Being a super fat liberationist on being a super fat liberationist. Man, there's several layers of redundancy to this thing, huh? I'm a super fat. You probably could have just said super fat. I'm guessing you just messed up right there. I'm an infinifat. I'm a death fat. You don't know what you are. Being a super fat liberationist on TikTok when people assume you and the mid-sized Bopo babes are here to create the same content and serve the same people. So you're a super fat liberationist. People assume that you're just on the same grind as all those small, mid, large fats, and you're only looking to empower these smaller fat women, right? Is that what you're trying to say? And then you also say that you're a fat liberationist. Okay, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you were a fat liberationist, wouldn't you be liberating people from their fatness? Wouldn't that be what a personal trainer is? I think you could refer to a personal trainer as a fat liberationist. They're liberating you from your fat. You're free. You're not fat anymore. You're liberated. Go live your lives. All right, let's listen to this stupid audio that has fuck all to do with this.
I never said it was nice. When you and I talked about it earlier, I never said I was nice.
Ever.
In fact, I've said quite the opposite.
Okay, so you are not nice, and you're also a fat liberationist. So if you're not nice, who are you trying to liberate? Liberating people is something that nice people do. Either way, it's all bollocks, as the British would say. Next clip. Alright, at first I thought that they were pantomiming words that somebody else said because of the audio quality, but they just sound like they're coming through a megaphone for some reason or something. I don't know, man, it's weird. The comment reads, exactly, I'm fat and have literally never had a problem dating. Y'all just don't have game. Okay, it looks like that comment was left by a woman. I saw a woman in the profile picture. So, let me clarify once again, if you happen to be a woman and you're overweight and men have sex with you, that means nothing. Okay? Some of these men will bang anything, dude. Now, if you are an obese man, you're not going to date. Even the obese women are looking for skinny dudes. Unfortunately, if you're an obese man, the doors are not quite open for you.
Don't get me wrong, I think it's really important to have conversations around desirability and dating and why people are so resistant to date fat people.
It's important to have conversations about desirability and why people are resistant to date fat people. Why? Why is it important to have those conversations? It might be important to you to have those conversations. The rest of us aren't sitting here like, man, why Why am I not attracted to fat people? A lot of people will see somebody who is morbidly obese and see that as a problem. A lot of people will see someone who is morbidly obese and see that as a representation of the person's mentality. They might think, this person lacks self-control. Or they might think, this person has an addiction problem. There's a lot of things that they can think. And, you know, if you're struggling with your weight, that's totally fine, dude. Just do something about it. As long as you are doing something to better yourself, you will get judgment from nobody. And even if you did, screw them. You know what I think when I see a fat person at the gym? I think, hell yeah, good job, dude. This is where you belong.
Especially in places like the U.S. where partnered people do have immense privilege.
Wait, did they say partnered people? Hold on, let's go.
The U.S. where partnered people do have immense privilege.
I think they said partnered people have immense privilege. Dude, stop using the term privilege. Nobody's got privilege. If you were born in the United States, you have the same opportunities as everybody else. And if you don't take them, that's on you, and you're a loser. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter what sex you are. It doesn't matter how overweight, underweight, how tall you are. You were born in the United States, where you can be anything that you put your mind to as long as you do the work. You need to abandon this concept that there's this thing called privilege that some people have and you don't have it. It's nonsense. And it's also very insulting. When a man works his ass off and gets the good job and maintains having that good job for many years and eventually makes good income to support himself, and then you go up to him and you're like, look at your privilege. That's a huge slap in the face to all the years of hard work and dedication. Of course, people with this type of physique don't usually know anything about hard work and dedication, so they're very quick to dismiss it, right? Of course you think that there's this thing called privilege where some people just get shit handed to them. It doesn't exist, homie. Okay, you're sitting around waiting for your privilege? You waiting for somebody to hand you the keys to a nice, thin, new body? Well, it ain't gonna happen.
However, I think that is a conversation that needs to be had with a lot of nuance and honestly
keep making excuses.
Cannot be led by mid-sized people. We can never have this implication that...
Okay, whatever movement or whatever they're talking about cannot be led by mid-sized people. There you go again, being caught up on the way people look. That's why you look the way you look and why you are where you are. You're superficial as hell. If somebody doesn't look like you, what they have to say has no value. We need to center fucking the most obese or people who are black or brown or whatever. No, we don't need to center anyone. You all got an equal shot. If you didn't take it, that's on you, homie. If you fail, that's your own failure. I didn't keep you down. He didn't keep you down. They didn't keep you down. You kept you down. Probably because you can't lift your own body weight.
Like, fatness means that you are undeserving of love or that you will never be loved. Because that is just not true.
True. She's got that vocal fry like Hannah does. Nobody will ever love you until you love yourself. Allow me to explain. If you don't love yourself, the you that you're putting out to the world is not the real you. It's just a bunch of issues that are coming out of your mouth. That ain't you. The real you inside does not have all these issues. The real you is over the issues, but you haven't come to terms with that because you haven't conquered the issues. Inside of you, there is a person waiting to break free of this oppressive body that you have put yourself in, and this oppressive mind state that you use to hold yourself back. You are the one holding yourself back, and you don't love yourself. The you that you're putting out to the world is a bitter, angry mess. If you were to lose all that weight and confront all of your own issues and become a whole person, from that point forward, the you that you're putting out into the world would be the real you, and people would love you for you. If somebody loves you now, they don't love you. They love this bizarre little facade that you're putting out to try to protect yourself. Don't expect anyone else to love you when you don't love yourself. Here's a little pro tip for all of you. Confront all of your issues, okay? If something bad happened to you, do not avoid things that remind you of that thing for the rest of your life. That's stupid and immature. Confront your issues so many times that you're bored of them. and then you'll be over it.
Based on your geographic location, based on a lot of other factors, ability, race, gender, etc., like, dating gets harder and harder and harder. Does not mean that fat people are unlovable because of their fatness.
Nobody said that fat people were unlovable because of their fatness. Most people probably just see it as an indicator that this person is not mentally well. You know, this person is riddled with personal issues, and I don't feel like signing up for all that baggage. That's what that is. I assume when I see somebody that's morbidly obese that they are dealing with a lot of pain and sadness inside. It could have been caused by something else, and that led them to emotionally eat and develop this physique. Or they could have just had an addiction problem, and then as their physique developed, their depression also escalated because of their physique. Because they feel unloved, because they can't lift their own body weight, because they're always out of breath. All of those things contributed to their depression. The solution is to work on yourself. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you are right. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.